Hello everyone and welcome to another edition of Buffalo and Southern Ontario's favorite restaurant and cooking show, Come Dine With Me, Western New York. Brought to you by Artisan Kitchen and Bath, Key Video Productions.
And of course, Seneca, Niagara Resort and Casino, where we are so privileged to tape our program each and every week right here in the beautiful Western Door restaurant. And we're glad you joined us today because we have some new recipes and cooking techniques. So we hope you'll stick around.
On today's program, we welcome the Village Eatery Italian Bistro in our show lineup. And there's some really exciting things going on at this Lockport restaurant, Jen. You and I, we had a chance to actually meet with the owner, with Peter Caleri, and really dig into what drives him, what gives him his passion.
That's right. We'll talk about that a little bit later. And Chef Art Christie and Peter will be preparing one of the Village Eatery's signature dishes, chicken Pietro. And we had that when we were there.
Yeah,
That's coming up a little bit later in the program.
Then I'm back again with Chef Jean from the Three Sisters Cafe at the Seneca Niagara Resort and Casino, and we're making one of my favorites, a sweet breakfast surprise, Nutella stuffed French toast.
Oh, and breakfast is my absolute favorite. But first, it's time for our fan favorite kitchen invasion. It's made possible by Artisan Kitchens and Baths, and the chefs are ready to go at the Delaney household. Let's take a look.
My husband Jim and I met when he was in grad school at the University of Buffalo.
I had just finished my undergraduate degree at Xavier University in Cincinnati and wanted to go on in the field and go to graduate school.
It took a little while for the area to win him over, but I think Buffalo is finally winning.
It's a lot like Cincinnati. It's a nice Midwestern kind of feel. I just think the people are so nice and really come to love the area. It's a great place to raise a family and has the kind of feel that, that reminds me of home.
We saw this house the first day that it went on the market.
And then as we got a few years in, there started to be parts of the layout that we weren't crazy about.
Our kitchen is kind of a square, so there's really only so much you can do.
So that's kind of how we discovered Artisan and found out about Julie.
Lots of attention to detail, really paid attention to what we said and what we wanted.
It was exciting to see how she was able to work within our vision and still give us new ideas.
Artisan gave us more options, described more features that we could have and that we thought that we would like. It was much more of a personal experience than just typing something into a program. Joining us today are our family friends Ken and Jen Shockley.
My last year at UB when I was finishing my PhD was Ken's first year on faculty there.
He was on his way out and I was on my way in, and we overlapped and had sort of interestingly parallel stories.
They have been very generous with their friendship toward us ever since we moved from Wisconsin.
We ended up having kids about the same time, and our kids have sort of grown up wandering around together.
Jude is 1 year older than Brady, so Brady learns a lot from Jude, and they have a lot of fun together. They really like each other a lot.
They're some of our closest friends in the area, and so we thought they'd be a great couple to share this with, and we thought it'd be fun for Jude to have a friend as well.
Thank you so much for coming.
The homeowners are really into Italian type food, is one of their favorites, so we decided to take advantage of the local produce and use all fresh product and make a homemade Italian minestrone soup.
I chose the panzanella salad after finding out Jim's healthy, and I wanted to do something simple, something that he could make, and also I just found out today he loves tomatoes. That's what panzanella is all about.
I want to do something a little different, you know, a little off the beaten path. Today I picked calamari fra diavolo with black squid ink pasta, and I thought the calamari was a nice complement to the minestrone and the panzanella salad. And I figured with the black ink pasta, it was kind of a neat dish to showcase.
Jim, how would you like to make a salad panzanella today?
I would love to.
Rumor has it you like tomatoes.
They are my favorite.
Well, this is a dish if you're on a budget as well. So we'll get started. Day-old bread.
Okay.
And we always have some of that laying around. The key to the panzanella salad is the croutons. Toss them with garlic-infused olive oil and bake those in the oven. About 15 minutes, 375 degrees, nice and crispy. Croutons are cooking, so let's get going with the dressing. Could you do me a favor? This is a beautiful balsamic.
Starting to realize that it's just so important that the produce has to be fresh. You use, really good olive oil, not just stuff that you buy at the grocery and put on the shelf.
Olive oil, balsamic vinegar, salt and pepper. Capers, chop those capers up. Fresh basil, fresh grated lemon zest, lemon juice, those beautiful sweet grape tomatoes, diced red onion, and then toss the breadcrumbs hot right into that. And it's simple, it's quick, and it's easy. And Jim loves tomatoes, so I think I did real well.
Oh, so good.
Fresh, sweet like candy.
Thank you so much.
Great job, great job.
Okay, Sarah, today we're going to make some homemade minestrone soup. So we're going to just start off by just cutting up some fresh pancetta, and we're going to just cut it up in small little cubes. So what we did was we started with a hot pan with some extra virgin olive oil, and we sauteed a little bit of diced pancetta. To that we added some coarsely chopped onions, celery, carrots, and we just sauteed that lightly. Now what we're going to do is we're going to add a little bit of fresh chopped garlic, and the reason that we put the garlic in afterwards is because if you put it in too soon, it'll burn.
He taught me a lot of things that I feel like I should have known but didn't. Like everything seems so common sense. I can't believe I went my whole life without knowing it.
We added some diced tomatoes, 8 cups of chicken stock, fresh herbs and some spices, a sprig of fresh rosemary. We added some cannellini beans, chichi beans, put some fresh grated Parmigiano Reggiano, and a little bit of fresh cracked black pepper. Finished the dish with a little Italian flat leaf parsley.
Have you ever had calamari fra diavolo?
No.
It means the sauce of the devil. We diced up some banana peppers. The vein down the middle of the pepper are what gives it the heat. If you don't like the seeds, which my wife hates the seeds, and I'm going to take them out.
Well, Jen and I cooked together periodically, so that was kind of fun. But being with Marco and having him help us sort of go through the process was wonderful.
So now that the onions and the peppers and the basil are cut, the calamari is sliced, we're ready to get on the stove. Let's head over there. So we're going to start our sauce. We're going to make a basic marinara, which is olive oil, our onion. We're going to add some nice onion to this. And then we're going to add our hot peppers. So we add lots of garlic and some garlic clove as well. As our vegetables are sweated, we're going to add some white wine to it.
I really like the fact that Marco provided us with a dish that we can kind of play around with. He told us that we could use different kinds of seafood with the tomato base.
So this dish, we want the liquid from the tomatoes in there. This is just filet of tomato, the pomodoro, little black pepper. And then if you like it hot, we're going to kick it off with some chili peppers.
All right.
We're going to add our basil to this. We're going to give it a stir. Once the sauce was boiling, we added the calamari to it, and the heat from the sauce actually cooks the calamari. And then you just cook the black squid ink pasta al dente. Perfect. So look what you guys made. Isn't this awesome?
That was beautiful.
Yeah. That's what it's all about. You're kidding? Enjoy it. Wear your food.
You know, this is just neat for us. I mean, we spend a lot of time together, we eat a lot of meals together, and so just to do something kind of special like this, it was great to be able to share that with them.
We're just really thankful that they chose us to be part of their experience as well.
We eat together all the time, but this was one chance we had to sort of turn it into a big event. And it was just wonderful. It'll be something we remember for a long time.
To come in and have the quality and the kindness, it was just incredible. Really, really, really fun.
Come dine with me, Western New York.
This portion of the program was sponsored in part by Artisan Kitchens and Baths, Western New York's most interactive showroom.
Lockport's favorite restaurant and meeting place, the Village Eatery Italian Bistro serves the finest pizza, pasta, chicken, veal, and seafood. Our famous Friday night fish fry, homemade Italian bread, and old world sauce have kept Western New Yorkers coming back for over 35 years. Check out our vast wine selection and visit the Bistro Bar for a signature martini. For really great Italian-American food, it's the Village Eatery Italian Bistro.
I only went to talk. Didn't expect to fall in love. I told him what I needed and he listened. We finally decided to go through with it. The design team was with us every step of the way, and we created our dream kitchen.
And within budget. We hardly spend time in a living room anymore.
Make your living room jealous. Let Artisan Kitchens and Baths craft your dream kitchen, from cabinets and countertops to appliance brands like Miele, Sub-Zero, and Wolf. Visit our showroom at 200 Amherst Street in Buffalo. Artisan Kitchens and Baths.
Some say it's our amazing sports bar. Others, our relaxed and comfortable dining room. And then there are those who say it's our private meeting and banquet rooms where we take care of everything. Whatever draws you to Buffalo's best grill and catering, one thing's for certain, you'll always get a great meal. We pride ourselves on our casual atmosphere with very comfortable prices. Buffalo's best grill and catering, Southwestern Boulevard in Orchard Park. Stop in today and see why we're Buffalo's best.
Welcome to Illy DePaul's restaurant. It's a family affair here as we carry on tradition of my grandfather of serving great food, sharing stories, talking sports, and celebrating with friends and family at the Ringside Lounge.
Hi, I'm Bud Carpenter, head athletic trainer with the Buffalo Bills. Also proud to be the president of the Ilio DiPaolo Scholarship Fund. With the passing of Ilio DiPaolo, everybody was in a state of grief. So we decided to create what's called the Ilio DiPaolo Scholarship Fund. We now give out 6 scholarships a year. We're narrowing in on $1 million that we've raised through Western New York. We have a celebrity chef dinner and we also have a celebrity golf tournament. The celebrity chef dinner has been a lot of fun over the years. It's a night of festivities, it's friends, and everybody seems to know each other after all these years.
Bud Carpenter has been a friend of the DiPaolo family for longer than I've been around. In fact, I call him Uncle Bud. So what better way to honor him than have addition his name, the Carpenter Cacciatore. This one's for you, Uncle Bud. To make the dish, we saute our chicken and Italian sausage and add our homemade cacciatore sauce, which includes green peppers, onions, and mushrooms, and then we marinate it in our famous house sauce. And once that's all done, we serve it over a bed of our spaghetti pasta. And then we top it with our shredded mozzarella and fresh parsley. The Carpenter Cacciatore, a fresh take on an Italian classic.
Throughout the years, we've had many dishes here at Ilio's, and now to be honored with the Carpenter Cacciatore, it was kind of a neat thing, but it's been a great relationship. Dennis and Michael carried on the legacy for their dad. He'd be so proud of what they've accomplished in the restaurant, let alone what we've accomplished through the Scholarship Fund.
It's always a great day at Ilio DiPaolo's. We'll see you at the Ringside Lounge.
Yeah, we're here today with Chef Gene White from the Three Sisters restaurant at the Seneca Niagara Resort. You open 24 hours, so you're offering a breakfast, a lunch, a dinner, and a late night menu. You get the munchies at 3 in the morning, where to go.
Yeah.
You know, that would be Gene's place. Definitely a great dining choice. I
Thank
can
you.
attest to that. So what are you making us today?
Today we'll be making Nutella stuffed French toast. It's one of my favorite items on our new menu.
Ooh, that sounds really, really good.
Delicious. So I have some nice thick cut white bread here. I'm just gonna take a nice sharp paring knife and go down the side and just create a pocket, being careful not to go all the way through the bread. And then from there, I have some Nutella that I brought out this morning to come to room temperature, make it nice and easy to pipe. And of course, if you don't have a piping bag, you can just use the corner of a sandwich baggie.
Yeah, it's really important the Nutella has not been in the fridge or anything like that, because it would be too hard to pipe and you couldn't work it.
So I'm just gonna go inside very carefully and just begin to fill the pocket, going back and forth, pulling out as I fill. And just before I get to the lip, I'm gonna stop and just kind of push it down just to seal that pocket up. Okay, now that everything is stuffed, we're gonna go ahead and we've got a nice knob of butter in the pan. I'm just gonna put that on to medium heat. While my pan is warming, I'm just gonna go ahead and dredge the stuffed French toast.
Chef Gene, what do we have in the mixture for our viewers there?
I have scrambled egg, I have heavy cream, I have cinnamon, and I have a little bit of vanilla. So you're gonna wanna cook this a few minutes on each side, probably 3 to 4 minutes on each side to a nice golden brown.
And with the butter, the Nutella, it's a real nice indulgent dish. I mean, really, really special.
Okay, give it a turn.
All right, Gene, let me give it a try here.
It's good.
Really good. I said earlier, really nice indulgent dish. Now, our viewers can get this where?
Three Sisters Cafe, 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. Come dine with me, Western New York.
Hey Jen, what about that French toast?
That
Nutella.
Chef Gene is something else. I could have breakfast any time of the day, though.
And you can, actually, at that restaurant you can, because the Three Sisters, it's open 24 hours right here at the Seneca Niagara Resort.
All day omelets.
All day omelets if you like.
There we go.
And so much more. You know, we went into a sustainable product there. We have a Faroe Island salmon on the menu.
That is to die for. I've had that.
You did, right? And you know, scratch cooking all the way.
Oh,
you know,
the
great
portobello
salads.
stack,
That's
the Cobb
a nice
salad.
one. Yep. Burgers. So I think you find for every flavor and every taste you find something on that menu.
And there's lots of different restaurants to choose from.
Right.
Whether it's Koi
Koi
or
La Cascada is
Cascada.
right next door. You know, up here the western door of course, Blues Burger if you're just in the burger business there. And,
something for everybody, that's for sure.
Absolutely, absolutely. But don't go away. We're back with more right after these messages.
Closed captioning provided by
CarStar Relax. We'll take it from here.
Seneca Niagara Resort and Casino and Seneca Allegheny Resort and Casino feature the best in entertainment with world-famous performers, jaw-dropping shows, must-see concerts, and the region's best live bands. Our live entertainment venues have everything you're looking for. Also, win $1 million at Seneca Resorts and Casinos when you play our $1 Million Pro Football Challenge, now through January 3rd. Stop by any of our 3 locations and correctly pick the winners of Sunday and Monday games. Check out this and more world-class entertainment and events. Nothing else comes close at SenecaCasinos.com.
It's not every day that you find a getaway with something for everyone. At Seneca Resorts and Casinos, we're all about escaping the everyday for some luxury, some relaxation, and a lot of excitement after work or the game, for an evening of wonder or a weekend away. Seneca Resorts and Casinos, the excitement you've been looking for.
Orazio's Italian Crepes is your window to the world. Treat yourself to our homemade crepes made with authentic ingredients like imported Caputo flour, mascarpone cheese, and Ghirardelli chocolate. Indulge in our all-natural small batch gelato with no artificial flavors and all the creaminess in the world. Take your taste buds on a journey right in your own backyard. Orazio's Italian Crepes in the food court at the Walden Galleria.
At Ventura's CarStar Collision, we work hard to make the repair process easy. Our highly trained technicians will restore your vehicle to pre-accident condition in no time. And we provide exceptional customer service. But you don't have to take our word for it. There's only one name to remember, Ventura's CarStar Collision. Relax, we'll take it from here.
There's a buzz going around town. I don't know where I've been. Maybe my head's been in the sand. But I happened to try at a restaurant that I heard about. People are talking about it all over the place. It's called the Village Eatery and Italian Bistro up in Lockport. I had a few of their dishes there. I was so impressed. I asked Peter, the owner of the restaurant, to come and show us one of his signature dishes today. So, Peter, it's a real pleasure to meet with you.
Thanks for having me.
I appreciate you taking the time out to show us one of your signature dishes. Why don't you tell us a little bit about it?
This is one of my favorite dishes, named it Chicken Pietro.
Now, Pietro in Italian means?
Peter. What else?
So how did that work out? Pretty good, huh? Good thing.
Okay, first we have boneless, skinless chicken breast that's been cleaned up and it's slightly pounded out, and then we're going to cut it into small strips.
Okay.
Okay, now we have our chicken cut into slices, nice slices, and now we're going to flour, just plain flour. It's not seasoned. We're going to season it in the pan. All right, you want to help me here?
Sure. Just a little bit of flour. And this is unseasoned because there's so many other things we're going to add to the dish.
That's right.
Not needed to have it pre-seasoned. Good idea.
Okay, we have the chicken that's been floured. Now we're going to heat up a pan with some oil and a little bit of butter, and then we're going to saute the chicken. Ready?
So add a little oil to here?
Yep.
About that much is
good?
Yep,
cover the bottom of the pan. A little bit of cooking butter. Beautiful. Now we're going to get the chicken. I use my fingers. We're going to get it in there, and we're going to saute it on one side for just a couple minutes.
This is going to add a nice little crust to it,
Absolutely,
I believe, huh?
Absolutely.
Sear all the juices in, make it nice and tender.
Just got to make sure your pan is nice and hot. Okay, now we've been sauteing the chicken for about 2 minutes on one side. Now we're going to flip it over.
Flip it over. Oh yeah, you got a nice crust going.
Get a little crust on it. And then we're going to start adding some of the ingredients that make this dish a wonderful dish.
We'll let that cook for a minute or so, I guess, too, right?
Yeah.
We can start adding our stuff. What's next?
How about a little garlic?
Okay.
Use a spoon here.
Can never have too much garlic, right?
Never too much. Little salt and pepper.
It's a good idea to, when you're seasoning to layer everything.
Everything layered around. We get some mushrooms in there. These are chopped up portobello mushrooms, just the caps. And let that saute for just a minute.
Oh, I can smell what. Too bad we don't have smell-o-vision.
Smells good.
Yeah?
Smells good.
Smells amazing.
And now we're gonna add some Chardonnay wine. You ready?
Whatever we don't drink, we'll cook with. How's that?
Absolutely.
And that's going to deglaze the pan, get all those little pond at the bottom of the pan.
Yep.
Okay.
Cook that down. We're going to add chicken base. About half a cup?
About a half a cup should do it.
Now we're gonna let this cook down for a few minutes. When the dish ends, we're gonna be tossing in pre-cooked linguine, and then we're gonna finish it off.
So Peter, I understand you've been in business now at the location for how many years?
36 years.
36 years. I went out and tried it for myself, and I gotta tell you, I was absolutely blown away. When I walked in, the feel that I got, the wine list was great.
Sometimes people coming from Buffalo think you need a suitcase and, you know, a ticket to travel to Lockport, but it's not that far. It's 15, 20 minutes from the north towns, and we have a lot of people coming in from Buffalo. When they come, they have a great dish. Word of mouth always builds it up, and they bring friends back who've discovered this new place.
That's why I loved it. The food was just amazing.
Okay, now we're gonna add some nice sun-dried tomatoes.
And those are dry, right?
These are dry. They're not in oil. They've been julienned. There we go.
Put
some
those
nice
in there.
flavor.
Nice color too, I would imagine.
Absolutely, yeah. Then we're gonna add some artichokes that are quartered.
And those are just the ones in the brine, I believe?
In a brine, yes.
Rinse out the brine?
Yes.
And put them in there.
A little bit of oregano, a little pinch. And then a little bit of some basil.
That's just regular baby spinach. We're just going to wilt that down.
Baby spinach, when you add it last, it cooks very, very fast. Let's get a little butter in here.
That'll add some decadence to it, I'm sure.
Absolutely.
Smooth it out, absolutely. That is unbelievable. And the bread, I could just make a meal on this. You make this every day.
Many people make a meal just on the bread.
Delicious. So why don't you tell us your location again?
We're in Lockport. It's the Village Eatery Italian Bistro at 429 Davison Road. Come on out and visit us.
Great cooking with you today, Peter.
Thank you. Come dine with me, Western New York.
You know, Chef, there are so many great restaurants in our viewing area, and the nice part is each is so unique, and each one brings such a different flavor and ambiance, doesn't it?
And that's true, Jen, they really do. And you know, when we went to the Village Eatery, I mean, it was amazing. They make their own bread, they make their own sauces, you know, the dip, what was the dip?
The Villaggio dip, that
geez.
was a mixture of spinach, tomato, and feta, and I'm not sure if it had a little sauce on it, but I was putting it on my bread, on my fish, on my salad. I was eating it off the spoon.
Pizzas, the chicken Piedro, of course, that was
Signature. Fish Fry Fridays. They have burgers, they have wraps, they have beef, they have fish, they have just about something for everyone. And owner Peter Caleri, he really wants his customers to come in, feel relaxed, and have a great meal. And I think the restaurant does have that ambiance, don't you?
It certainly does, and then his staff really is what makes it. You know, the back of the house staff is same as the serving staff, and most of them have been with him for years. You know,
and Peter, 37 years in the restaurant business. I was there when he opened the restaurant. I was, of course, a baby, but
I was going to say, we're like 2 years old or something, but
seriously, you know, started kind of a cafeteria, and it's really evolved into a great restaurant.
Absolutely.
Yes, we just loved it, and we think you will too. And we're going to be back with more after these messages, so please don't go away.
This portion of the program was sponsored in part by Key Video Productions, television, video, DVD.
Hey, you got a bunch of these? You want to turn them into these? Come on down and talk to me. I'm going to take this and turn it into this in 2 weeks. Don't ask me how I do it. I've been doing this for a long time. Come on and talk to me. I'm here every Tuesday.
Don't trust your precious memories to catchy gimmicks. Let the courteous and professional staff at Buffalo Video Transfers convert your old videos to DVD. Just $14.95 per tape and $9.95 for any additional copy after that. Visit BuffaloVideoTransfers.com, a division of Key Video Productions.
With Frontier Catering, it's easy to show your good taste. Chef Art Christie uses time-tested techniques and authentic family recipes to create a custom menu that showcases your personal style and your venue. And with Frontier Catering, your food is prepared fresh, on-site. For corporate events, unforgettable weddings, and other signature celebrations, it has to be Frontier Catering.
Come in for a great time at Alton. Our extensive menu will surely satisfy everyone. Start your day off with farm fresh eggs, a hearty omelet, or a delicious Belgian waffle. Our famous chicken souvlaki is made fresh to order, as well as all of our mouth-watering burgers, sandwiches, and melts. Try our tempting portobello strip steak topped with balsamic mushrooms, caramelized onions, and melted Asiago cheese. Or our shrimp fettuccine with a rich lobster cream sauce. No matter what you choose, you can never go wrong. Alton's, all good.
And that's our show for today. As always, you hear it from us every week here, and it's so important. We encourage you to choose Western New York's great independent restaurants when dining out tonight or this week.
And remember, if you'd like to learn more about any of the restaurants you saw on our program today, you can visit our Facebook page. And when you're there, please like the page and then share it on your wall. And when you do, you'll be entered to win restaurant gift certificates from some of our fine sponsors.
Also, if you're a chef or restaurant owner and you want to be on our show, we want to hear from you.
Oh, we've heard so many great things from people about how much they love these restaurants and how glad that we introduced them.
Right.
You know, restaurants that maybe they had never heard of.
Right,
so
right,
it is a very effective advertising medium. It doesn't have to be a restaurant, it could be a business too. We'd love to. Just give us a call at Key Video.
Please.
So on behalf of all of our sponsors, our chefs, and the Key Video television crew, thanks for watching this morning. And anything to add, Chef?
Well, only the usual. Remember, food rules.
The key to getting a great video of your wedding day is knowing every emotion will be captured. The key to getting a treasured keepsake of the sights and sounds of your celebration is hiring a professional team with an unobtrusive style using the best equipment. The key to choosing your wedding cinematographer is trust. Couples have trusted Key for over 20 years. Key Video, Buffalo's best videos. Call, click, or visit us today.